Ryan's an interesting guy. He's a businessman who's struggled with anxiety and been quite open about it in his local business community. He's even made some YouTube videos about it. So I think it'll be really helpful to capture his story, and I think it'll be great for other people who are in business but dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety. So yeah, that'd be cool. And he's a Mets fan. Ryan, thanks for the interview.
Absolutely.
What do they say, the Mets fans? What's their catchline? Go Mets, is it?
Let's go Mets, or
Mets.
Wait till next year.
I want to dive straight in and talk about anxiety. Tell me about that first panic attack.
Sure, that's very clear. I had just had a son, was just married. I was 22 years old. I was at Seton Hall University. Excuse me. I was at Seton Hall University. I worked for a large painting company, commercial painting company, and I was in charge of about 25 to 30 painters at 22. So I self-imposed pressure, some pressure from the office to get jobs done. It was lunchtime, about noon, and I was at the front door of one of the dorm rooms and felt just a wave come over me, a wave of fear, of adrenaline. And I had never had that happen before, so it was a bit scary. I remember my face propped up against the glass. I can remember all the details. All the guys were outside having lunch. But it passed. It passed. So not so concerning, other than, what the heck was that?
And then, but that was just the first one, and that probably traumatized you a bit, but was it a fear then that developed?
What happened was, it happened again, typically at night for me, after I had wind down and went to bed. I would have, again, this huge surge of adrenaline and fear. And probably similar to many other people, I made a few trips to the emergency room, thinking, the worst. It was a heart attack, or you have all these different symptoms. Your face gets numb, your arms get numb. It's hard to swallow. When you go to the emergency room and find out nothing's wrong with you, it's a bit frustrating, and they just send you home. And it was a consistent once or twice a week episode. When I went to my general doctor, he said, well, you have anxiety. I had never heard even what anxiety was. I didn't know what anxiety was. I'd never heard of it before. So he recommended medication, which worked in the short term, but they kept getting worse.
Can you tell me how anxiety affected your relationships?
Drinking beer helped. So initially it would help. It would kind of blunt those feelings, but unfortunately you need to keep drinking more and drinking more and drinking more, and at the end it makes the panic attacks worse, as well as you're on medication when you're not supposed to drink on medication. So it made me make a lot of bad choices in my first marriage, in a marriage that wasn't going so well anyway, but it's just amplified everything. So it was a very unfair situation for her and the kids. Even with my second wife, it continued. I was not out of it yet.
For sure.
It was not until I was able to stop drinking along with Dare that I was able to work on our relationship.
How did you find Dare, and what did you get from it?
Well, I had tried every trick, every technique, every apparatus that there is. Nothing worked. All that happened was I wasted a lot of money. And trust me, if you name it, I've tried it. It just didn't work. So I was actually Googling one night, and it popped up, and as soon as I read it, it just, the light bulb went off that it's just so simple. It was me. It's me. I was enabling this to happen, and I was the solution, which to me blew my mind, and it really resolved it pretty quickly.
What do you think was the core idea in that made the difference for you?
For me, it was letting it happen and asking for more, and also understanding that I can have a panic attack at home, which was where I have them, but also I can have them anywhere else in the United States. Wherever I go, I can have them. So it doesn't make me safe at home. So it allowed me to be able to go to concerts without freaking out, to sporting events and things that we love, without having to take medication beforehand. But it was mainly asking for more, which it's odd at the time because it's very scary and you're asking for more of these sensations. And also when the sensations pop up, understanding that, hello, here you are again, and just letting them go by.
You run a very successful business, and you've also spoken about your anxiety to your business community, haven't you?
Sure. What was surprising there was, for me, as a business owner, as a man, not a lot of people talk about this. We did a podcast about anxiety, or a YouTube video, and we had a few people call the office thanking us and explaining they have the same issues. So it was about being a man in the construction business, and I lift weights, I'm a bodybuilder, and if you knew me, you probably wouldn't think that that's an issue. That's why I think it was a little more powerful to talk to people about it, hopefully.
But somebody has to take the brave step of actually saying, look, I have this problem, and you did that. And where do you think that courage came from, to be open and honest about what you were struggling with?
I really would just hope that it would help somebody else, because I believed in Dare so much.
It's great. You will inspire other people, with your story. I've never played baseball. Maybe you could throw me a ball or something.
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm impressed.
Thanks.
You never played catch before?
No. I think I should. I should take it up. It's not too late.
Yeah.
Give me a few hard ones now. Fast. Oh yeah, you feel it? You feel the impact?
I don't want to be known as the guy that hurt you.
In a world where anxiety silently devastates lives, I'm Barry McDonagh, creator of Dare, the self-help program that has empowered hundreds of thousands worldwide to escape the grip of panic and anxiety. In this series, I'm in the US to meet 10 brave people to talk about their greatest fears.
I've got all that adrenaline.
Don't fear for your life. I'm a good driver, actually.
I don't want to be known as the guy that hurt you.
And how they dared to win back their freedom.
No!